Well, I've been thinking about the juxtaposition of good and bad
Okay, yeah.
in our lives.
I want to crawl into her mind sometimes. I never think about the juxtaposition. I don't even think about juxtaposition.
Yes.
Go ahead, Jill.
Good
Sorry.
and bad side by side, right? So if you're constantly asking yourself, is this good? Is this bad? You might be living in a little bit more of a split world,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That all good or all bad thinking, right? That we are constantly trying to ward off the bad,
Yes.
right? And get to an all good place. And or if you have this fear in life that, oh gosh, I can't enjoy anything good because the other shoe's going to drop,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Well, the first part that you can't enjoy anything good in life is false and a myth.
True.
But it is true that the other shoe is going to drop because
For sure.
that is life.
We live on planet Earth.
We live on planet Earth, and most things in life are not all good or all bad. And so if you find yourself in this place, you kind of have to look at yourself a little bit and realize that this is an emotional distortion.
Oh,
Right.
that's good. Yes.
And
yeah.
that really what we need to do in life, and some people are more prone to black and white thinking than others, right? We realize that can be part of a temperament. But at the same time, emotional health is about the capacity to tolerate those gradations of gray in
Yes.
life.
Yeah.
And to hold them both because they coexist. So good, bad, good, evil, right? We know there's evil in the world. And granted, okay, there's those exceptions where something seems pure evil or the absence of good.
Yes.
But if we're looking for everything to be all good, well, I'll do this as soon as everything is all good. We are living and striving for idealism.
Yes.
Right? And perfectionism.
Yes.
And we all know that the most imperfect thing about being a perfectionist is that you think it actually exists.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And so to realize that perfectionism, it's kind of like the head of a pin, right? And also, if you are always seeing everything as all bad, so you have really, you're really seeing the world through a hurt filter.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? And a pessimistic...
And you give power. The
Yeah.
ultimate power to the bad.
Right,
Yeah.
right. It's this wounds, these past hurts, broken trust. Perhaps it's even an overload of news events, but it's a more negativistic outlook on life that, yes, Chris, that you give power to and you're trying to protect yourself from, right? So if I already see it as all bad, then I'm not going to get as hurt. So in life, so again, a lot of times we are waiting to move forward in life until we clean up everything.
Yes.
And the truth is, we have to continue living in spite of the bad.
Yes.
And allow those good moments and allow them to be intermixed and living side by side. Because that is the world that we live in.
I think that's really, really good.
Preach it, sister.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Because
So important.
Yes, and we forget that it was the eating from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil that got us all in this mess in the
that's
first
exactly
place.
right.
So I always find that I don't know, and we'll see are really good answers to some of life's most difficult and challenging situations.
And in the meantime, we work on our own life. Because when we've built our house on the rock and not on the sand, when it comes, not if, but when, we're going to do good.